Welcome to Blood Bowl 2. I'm playing the Legendary Edition expansion. I've started a Goblin team. We've played one match so far. We defeated the Flashing Blades, a Dark Elf team. It was a comfortable victory. We emerged victorious after scoring 2 touchdowns. My Pogoer, John Yaya, scored 2 touchdowns, earned 11 SPP after getting the MVP award. So I've given him the sidestep skill, which takes our team value up to 1030. We are going to face the Scavenging Pharaohs, a Khemri team next. They have a team value of 990, which means they get 40k in inducements. They might pick up a Bloodweiser Babe, but I don't think that's very likely. Don't think it's necessary. The Goblins aren't a very hard-hitting team at the moment. So this is the Khemri team. I think the players to look out for will be the 4 Tomb Guardians, Movement 4 and Strength 5. Also the 2 Blitzras who have block. None of my team players have block, which is a concern. It is very hard for the Goblin team to earn the block skill. We will have to roll doubles to get it. They only have 2 team rerolls. So I think the game plan here is to try to get them to squander their team rerolls as quickly as possible. We're going to start the match here. Okay, we don't have any inducements because we have a higher team value, and they pick up a Bloodweiser Babe. Kind of pointless, I think. My trolls might be able to KO some of their players, but the trolls are kind of unreliable. Did you know the Skavenblight Scramblers are the only team ever to have retained the Blood Bowl trophy? Well, if you discount the Severed Hits, who just refused to give it back in 2477, they beat the Marauders 3-1 in a game that lasted 9 hours. A year later, they were champions again, beating the Gouged Eye 3-2. We are playing away at the Karl Franz Field. The Scavenging Pharaohs versus Yoyodyne Propulsion. This is the Khemri team. The Tomb Guardians are going to be very scary. Game plan has got to be try to avoid them as far as possible, or tie them up with my trolls who are likely to get a battering. Ideally, I like to kick and defend in the first half, try to prevent the Khemri from scoring for 8 turns, and then bring in my heavy hitters, the Fanatic and the Loony, in the second half, and attempt to score the winner. Let's see what happens. Okay, we are going to kick the ball. This is ideal for the Goblins. We don't have any bribes, so our secret weapons are going to get sent off. Put the Fanatic and the Loony in reserve. The only secret weapon I am keeping is going to be the Bombardier. We might get some value out of him in this match. I did not use him at all. In the match against the Dark Elves, because I do have the potential to pressure the backfield here. The Pogoer, for example, has movement 7 and can move a further 2 squares if he goes for it. But that would leave him isolated and easily injured. So I think I'll just keep my players in my own half as far as possible. The weather is nice at the moment. They get a touchback, unfortunately. which means they don't have to use their poor agility to attempt to pick up the ball. Most of the team has only agility 2. The Tomb Guardians have agility 1. If there is an advantage to be gleaned here, it is to use their lack of agility against them. The Bombardier could launch a bomb, and since they have such low agility, they won't be able to catch it. We might be able to take a few skeletons out. The Khemri move slowly and ponderously forward. And begin to move their Tomb Guardians, their most important players. On the plus side, the Tomb Guardians lack any tackle, so my Goblins should be able to avoid them. Unfortunately, the Trolls are going to get a hammering. Here comes the Blitz. Okay, it's only pushed back. And now, John Rajesh gets knocked down. But he will pick himself off the grass in the next turn. I was very fortunate in that I didn't suffer any injuries in my first match. I think I suffered only 1 KO the entire match, which was very unusual for the Goblins. Usually you will lose players left, right and center. And we are unlikely to have 11 players on the field deep in the half. Let's try a blitz, put pressure on this area of the field. It's only a push. We will get another bite. Another chance to knock the skeleton down. Ooh, an injury. Caused by a goblin, no less. He regenerates. He will be back. But this guy, John Manijas, has earned 2 SPP for that. John Big Booty, my troll, has also earned 2 SPP through injury, but otherwise it's going to be tough to gain SPP for this team. Okay, I think I'm going to attempt to launch a grenade here. See what happens. 33% chance of succeeding. Khemri attempt to intercept. It's a... I'm going to reroll. No effect at all. Amazing. So that was a waste. Can push forward, perhaps. Okay, no. Turn over. Bombardier is kind of in danger. This Tomb Guardian could attempt to blitz. And we are short of numbers over here. But fortunately the Khemri decided to push over here. Now this is a very slow team, as I mentioned earlier. So they are not going to be able to move the ball around by passing. So it's going to be a slow slog to the end zone here. There comes the blitz round, blitzing John Mudhead, who is merely pushed back. 3 die block against John Two Horns, who is also shoved back. Now John Big Booty, stand fast, stand fast. He doesn't stand fast, he is shoved back, but he is otherwise unharmed. So 2 turns and nobody has died on my team. Pick John Waffing up. He cooperates. We knock down the Blitzra. Stay. I freed up these 2 goblins who can now shift over here. Spread tackle zones around. Okay, John Wick Boutte, can you do something here? Yes, you can. Do I want to follow? Let's. Haven't blitzed yet. Why don't I dodge out first? Try to protect the bombardier. Love to lob another bomb. Okay, I'm going to use a reroll again. Kind of wasteful, but... Ooh! Ooh! Yes! Do I want to do this? I've already used my reroll. What is it? 50% chance to pick up. Do I want to do this? So 67% chance to dodge, 50% chance to pick up. Combined, that's about 33% chance of succeeding. Much too low without a reroll. I'm going to simply attempt to dodge out here. One of the good things about this is I've just forced the Khemri to attempt to pick up the ball again. Move the Pogo just in case we have an opportunity to steal the ball. So that was a very fortunate use of the reroll there. I'm down to 2. I managed to knock down 3 Khemri with that bomb. So are they going to pick up the ball? Okay. The Tomb Guardian moves back, attempts to guard the ball. Look at this front line here. 3 Tomb Guardians. Okay. He manages it. 5+ to succeed, 4+1. Okay, John Manijas goes down. So does John Big Booty. Who is KO'd? Hopefully he returns. That's not guaranteed. John Smallberries, can you do that again? Can you launch another nuke? No, you can't. Team reroll. Again, very wasteful, but oops. At least nobody died. So I've been very aggressive in my use of rerolls here. Keep that one reroll handy for a knockdown in case we need to sack the ball carrier. Again, the Khemri are moving very slowly forward. Looks like they are moving over here in the middle. Let's see what happens. Where's the blitz coming from? Sort of squandered my opportunity to blitz in the last turn as well. Once again, oh, this time John Guardian is injured. Our first injury. Badly hurt means he will return with no ill effect in the next game. So I'm going to accept it. I have no choice. I forgot to buy a apothecary. Yeah, I think I'll blitz this time around. First pick this guy up. Long pause here for some strange reason. It's only a push. I'm not going to reroll. Can we knock this guy down? Yes, we can. Ooh, yes. And this guy is going to stay out. This guy was the guy we injured and regenerated earlier. So, the Khemri are down by 1. Can we knock this guy down? Yes, we can. Oh, it's only a stunned. Not too bad. I think I have to move the pogo over here to cover this part. These 3 guys are free to move about, so are this Khemri over here. Let's see what the AI does. So I've set the AI for this league on the hard difficulty, and there's some suggestion that perhaps that improve matters. I have not seen that great a deal of improvement. It's still severely limited, but I don't think the AI should be coded for a player who spend several hundred hours playing the game. Should be coded for new players and players who are content to play the game in single player, as well as players who are eager to transition from single player to multiplayer. And I think Cyanide could do a lot more in that respect. Right now there are 3 difficulty settings. I think the easy one should be for players who are learning the game, because the game is so complicated. We can sack the ball carrier here. I think this one is relatively safe. It's only a push, which is not ideal, but acceptable. Now we've got 1 tackle zone on the ball carrier. This requires a GFI, which is kind of risky, but I have 1 team reroll handy. Why is this still a minus rate? This guy is 3. This one is nullifying this one. This one is nullifying this one. Why is it still a red die block? And this guy has sure hands. Oh man. Reroll. Okay. This makes it very risky. If we fail, yeah, I messed it up. This should have been a blitz. I'm gonna dodge out. That was dumb. All around dumb. Oh man, he caught the ball. Okay. Okay. That backfired in an amusing fashion. But luckily nobody died. And we do have a tackle zone on the ball carrier. I sort of messed it up. I wanted a blitz with a pogo. Still not sure why there was a red die block. This guy was negating this guy. This guy was assisting. Huh. Here comes the blitz. John Rajesh is merely pushed back. See what the Khemri are going to do with the ball carrier. John Parrott gets knocked down. And the Khemri moved the ball carrier over here, where it's not going to have much protection. Not a good move by the AI. So just in case we fail with this, the Khemri is actually in touchdown distance here. Fingers crossed. John Yoya bouncing into action. It's only a push. Hopefully this works. It does. So does this. Try to prevent these players from assisting their beleaguered teammate here. Now John Mudhead, if you can, if you will, would you kindly dodge out? Oh, you can't. Well, at least you didn't die. Turn 7 for the Khemri. Can they score the touchdown they need? We got 2 players out, which is a bit concerning because if the drive ends now, we'll be forced to use one of our secret weapons to replace this troll who might remain unconscious for turn 8 if the drive ends now. Again. Okay, this is not good. Three players out, which means we are going to be forced to use our entire reserve. Yep, things are going south very quickly here. Oh man. Ugh. So we were very fortunate in the first match. This second match is more typical of what we'll find when you're playing a Goblin team. How many players left on the field? 6 players to prevent the touchdown. Can we even do that? Okay, that worked. I need just one more piece of luck here with the Bombardier. He's going to have to blitz, but before that he must dodge out. Why is this 50%? Oh yeah. Yep, this is not going to work. No rerolls handy. I do have dodge on the Bombardier. Let's try this. Long pause here. Anticlimactic. So I think that's it. Not only are we going to concede a touchdown here, our lunatic and fanatic are going to be forced into action sooner than I would like. So all they have to do is do one. Oh, it's only a block. Okay, when people talk about how the AI is limited, they're talking about situations like this. It is turn 8. Your ball carrier is over here. You have 1, 2, 3. You need 1 GFI to score. You don't even attempt to score here. Would a human player do that? No, a human player would attempt to blitz and then try to dodge out. They do have 2 team rerolls, so it's worth taking the risk. So when people talk about the limitations of the AI, they're talking about situations like this. And again, remember, this is the AI set on hard. You want to keep the AI on easy, simple and straightforward. By all means, do that. New players would certainly benefit from that because they are going to spend 20 hours learning the game. It's a very complicated game. But for intermediate players who want to improve, who want to learn tactics and strategies, the AI could also be a safe environment for them to learn. But the AI has to provide something of a challenge. To improve, players must overcome those challenges. So Cyanide should make an effort to improve the AI. It's one of those areas that can be reused in future editions of the game. Art and animation is not going to be recycled for, say, 5 years. In 5 years' time, the next edition of future editions of Blood Bowl aren't going to use the same art and animation, but the AI routines, if you program them well, you can use them for future editions without much changes. There might be some minor rule changes, but that can be easily, the AI can be easily changed to accommodate those. I'm going to attempt one challenge here, attempt to take out this skeleton if possible. Nope, did not work at all. It's only a 1-die block. I don't think it's worth it because this Blitzra has block and my Goblin does not, so it's likely to fail. And if it fails and there's an injury caused by that failure, it's going to hurt us in the second half. I'm going to simply end the turn here. We prevented this Khemri from scoring, which is all I wanted for the first half anyway. But we are in dire straits if our troll doesn't regain consciousness. Let's see what happens. Dead and injured, 1 skeleton. We have 2 injured players. Okay, all of our players recover. Fantastic. We are in with a shout here. John Smallberry's my Bombardier is sent off. I'm going to put the pogo deep. He's going to pick up the ball. Because the Khemri are so slow moving, there's no immediate danger that they're going to stream past my defenses and pressure the ball carrier behind here. At least that's the theory. So let's see what happens. The Blitzra with the kick. It looks deep. Oh, they get a blitz. Are they going to take advantage of that? Yes, they are. Let's see what the AI does. Ball is going to land over here. I don't think we are in any danger here. This in fact could be an opportunity for us, because if the Khemri gets sucked into my own half, I'll be able to punch through very easily. It's great to see this Tomb Guardians over here. They only have movement 4, so it's easy to drag them out of position. So it looks like I'm going to punch through in the middle here, but I need a little bit of luck. Nice blitz. Okay, from this guy maybe. Okay, here it is. Neshek Nesda. 3-die block against a poor goblin who dodges out of the way. Right in the middle of this group of Khemri. Okay. Okay, we are guaranteed to hit one of the Khemri here. Turns out we are hitting the guy who's already knocked down. Do I want to GFI here? Do I need to GFI here? I think I'm going to GFI here simply to get closer to this group here. One last one. Absolutely perfect by... Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant by the Fanatic. John, take cover. First injury he's inflicted, so he gets 2 SPP for that. Trying to level him up is going to be very tricky because he has no hands, which means he can't score. So the only way he's going to be able to gain SPP is through inflicting injury and the random MVP award. So again, I'm going to attempt to punch through the middle. That did not work. Reroll, it could fail. It does. At least we stunned the guy. So the ball is in danger, but I'm reasonably confident here. I'm really happy with the Fanatic here. Had a great turn, I think. I wasted one team reroll on the troll. John Big Booty. Again, one of those strange moves the AI makes, it blitzes instead of simply blocks. If you want to blitz, usually you want to blitz and move, or move and blitz. I mean move and block. Just to blitz and move one square, completely pointless. That could have been a simple block. Can I push this guy away? Better yet, knock him down. Follow. Can we take out this Blitzra? Oh man. Okay, not only is he KO'd, he's going to be sent off. So that is very unfortunate. We still haven't picked up the ball, and the Khemri are in a position to pick up the ball, and they can't score in this turn, but very good position. Very, very sad to see the Looney KO'd there. 2 ones. 1 in 36. 2.8% chance of that happening. 97.2% chance of that not happening. And he contrived to ensure that it happened. Khemri make the sensible move of trying to take out this Pogoer. He's going to be the designated ball carrier. 3 die block, it succeeds, and he's injured. Okay, fine. Badly hurt, no long-term effect. Things are not doing well. 3. 9 on the field. 9 versus 9. 2 rerolls remaining. I'll pick up the ball. Once I pick up the ball, where do I go? Go over here or go over here? 3 players over here, lurking ominously. I'm going to have to pick up the ball. John Icicle Boy. Cool as ice. Pretty good. Can we turn the stun into an injury? Is that even possible? Tempting to go for a GFI, but because there's only a 1 in 3 chance of hitting this guy, it's not worth the effort. I've not used my blitz yet. Things are going screwy. Come on, John Big Booty. John Big Booty comes on and smashes the Blitzra. Can he take him out? Yes, he can. John Big Booty. So I freed up this guy. Provide a loose screen here. There's a gap over here. I think this is as good as it gets right now. 9 versus 9. One Tomb Guardian is way over here. Three of them over here. It does not look like the Khemri will be able to recover in time. So we're going to use the Fanatic to push forward. So not a good match here. Should have bought the Apothecary. Completely forgot to. 5 turns remaining, 2 rerolls remaining. Hopefully this guy will be able to dodge out. Oh no, he's going to get hammered now by the Blitzerer. John Fish, come on. John Fish does not come on, gets knocked down and is stunned. First order of business is to keep the ball carriers safe. Moving smartly down the field. John Warfin recovers his wits, such as they are. I'm going to attempt a GFI here. Move him closer to these guys here, keep them occupied. John Rajesh, if you would kindly dodge out, like so. Now John Big Booty. I've not used my blitz, I'm not going to. Okay, we have the ball. We have 4 turns remaining. We have 2 rerolls remaining. The Khemri are going to have their work cut out for them. They could still prevent the touchdown, of course, but they are going to work hard for it. All we have to do is try to avoid any serious injuries to one of our key players. That includes the Fanatic and the 2 Trolls. The other players are disposable. So try to push the Fanatic towards this place over here. This poor Thora gets hammered again. He's otherwise unhurt. So we're going to go down here. 2 out of 3 chance of hitting one of these 2 guys, and somehow we failed. Okay, GFI, reroll. Another GFI. Just provide a loose screen over here. Still have not blitzed. If I attempt to blitz with John Warfin, it would be nice if we can knock this guy down and then move further back. But there's a chance he will go really stupid because I do not have a Goblin player free to assist with his really stupid check. So once he gets really stupid, he loses his tackle zones. I don't want that. I'm going to simply leave him over here. End turn. So this is quite a situation. Well, this kind of situation will frustrate a human player. It's going to be very hard for them to regain the ball, so there's not much they can do, and there's a lot of time left not to do it. But unfortunately, stalling is a part of the game, and it's one you will simply have to accept. It's not pleasant when you are on the receiving end, but it is part and parcel of the game. As usual, make sure the ball is safe. None of the Khemri can reach the ball. I'd like to do something about this Blitzra. We knock down a Tomb Guardian. Can we injure him? Answer: no. Okay, perfect. So if I attempt a GFI over here, there is a chance I might hit this player. Do I want to attempt that? I think I will have to, because I'm very close to this Tomb Guardian who has strength 5. With 3 assists, he can get a 2-die block against the Fanatic. And the Fanatic with AV7 is likely to get injured or KO'd. I do not want that. I'd rather my one of these Goblins gets injured than the Fanatic. Okay, it's only a push. This is good enough. Okay, John Big Pute, blitz and move. Nice. Stay. Armor break, and it's an injury. John Big Booty for the second successive match injures an opponent, and this one stays down. No regeneration for you. Okay, red field, but I'm alright with that. Khemri can't get the ball. We have 2 turns. John Big Booty is 2 SPP from a level up. I would love to give him block, but I think we will have to roll a double for that, so guard will do nicely. See what this Blitzstar does. He's the most dangerous player now. Two die block. I'm gonna select push. Open up with a Fanatic. Try to injure a few Khemri. sort of pointless. The Tomb Guardian can't reach the ball carrier. John Waffin somehow manages to stand up. Needed a 4, rolled a 5. End turn. So we are on course for our second successive victory. But this one came at a price. 3 injuries. All of them will recover. But it is ample warning for me to buy an apothecary after this match. Okay, John Two Horns gets smashed. Is he going to stay alive? He does. So our next turn is going to be the last. Ha! Blood Bowl, the only game that goes from ha to in the span of a reroll. So I got 2 choices here. One is to simply score immediately, get the 1-0 victory. Another one, I can attempt to get some SPP to injury. I do have one reroll. Yep. So far so good. I think I'll leave it there and take the 1-0. John Icicle Boys. Not Icicle Boys. Icicle Boy. Scores the touchdown and probably the winner. Forgot to change the cheerleaders to the Orc cheerleader. I'll do that after this match as well. 3 Khemri injured. 1 knocked out. Meanwhile, we have 1 sent off, 3 injured, and our knocked out Looney recovers only to be sent off. John Tony Stick is sent off, and so is John Takeover, but that's quite alright. They have earned their pay, I think. Move everyone back. So check of the turn timer shows that the Khemri do have 1 turn remaining. Confirm setup. Fingers crossed we avoid any injuries to the trolls. Here's the kick. High kick. Doesn't really matter. And they fumble the ball because they have only agility 2. And this point is completely pointless. This move is completely pointless because there's nothing here. And this is turn 16. They should have blitzed with one of the Tomb Guardians, but the AI does as it does. I don't think it's going to blitz. Is it going to blitz with the Blitzra instead? It's actually quite safe to do that, because the Blitzra has the block skill. First attempt failed, but because of sure hands, he gets another attempt, and they blitz the poor Goblin, who is merely pushed back and will survive for the next match. The troll gets pushed back as well. Not a problem. So that should be the 1-0 victory for the Goblins. And indeed it is. Yo-yo die in propulsion. 2 matches played, 2 victories earned. Did you know there was once a gnome team, the Short Staff Scurriers, who started playing Blood Bowl in 2479. The unfortunate team lost 34 games in a row, their first 34 games in fact. Okay, our Looney gets the SPP for the MVP award, which is nice. It's going to be hard to level him up because he doesn't get any SPP by through inflicting injury with his secret weapon. 28 blocks succeeded, 2 KOs inflicted, 4 injuries inflicted. This is the most unusual stat of the game, I think. Quite a lot of SPP here. A lot of skulls for the Khemri. Not unusually high, but just notable. Meanwhile, we had very few skulls. And the ones were not too bad. We got 32 sixes, 33 ones. So I think first things first, we will have to purchase the apothecary now. We do get 140k. So one of the things I like to do is buy an upgrade. That'll cost 100k, I think. And then we are going to enhance that. Try to get the enhancement that gives us cheaper star players. But that comes later. I think right now, simply focus on the apothecary. If I suffer any injuries to my key players, this is going to help a lot. So our team value has shot up to 1090 with the apothecary. Who are we playing next? We are playing against another Goblin team. They have TV 1000. What is their setup like? 13 players only. One player probably got murdered. Their troll has leveled up and has break tackle. That's not good. The fanatic has mighty blow. That's not good either. They have 4 team rerolls, no apothecary. The team value is very low at 1000. Two wins as well for them. 1 kill inflicted. They beat the Khemri 1-0. Beat the relentless zombies. I think this is a necromantic team maybe. But that is for the next match. For now, I'll see you next time.